Hey there folks, Mark Johnson, back with another video. Excited about this one. Check this out, brand new Titan security key. Now, as you can see, this was announced earlier this month. Honestly, I've used the Titan security key in the past, the one in my phone, whether it be an iPhone or Android. I don't usually use both keys at both things at the same time. But I've also had the physical key, right? So you'll see, here's the original. It's a USB-A NFC, and I like this key a lot. Honestly, I would use it on my desktops mostly, and sometimes I would just leave it plugged in, and it's pretty easy to put your thumb on the little gold circle here, and it just lets you write in or hold it to the back of your iPhone. This other one, I've always had mixed feelings on. So the Bluetooth one, in theory, it's great, right? Because you can use it to, actually you just click this button and you just be close to the device that you're trying to authenticate. But guess what? It actually only has on it micro USB. So that's a pain, because if you use a micro USB, you're going to need a special cable. And just over the past few years, micro USB stuff is phased out. So just looking at this one, nothing real fancy with the box here, just normal materials. I'm excited to try this one out because this is the new one. And it's already sold out. And it does offer the NFC, and it has that touch functionality on it. So you can plug it in with your USB-C as well and try it out. So what better way to set it up now on one of my demo accounts? Now, before I set this key up, let's look at some of these other things about this Titan security. So if you go to Google Cloud's page, they have it there. Of course, you'll see it talking about, it's popular with the FIDO standards. It has a hardware chip engineered by Google to verify the integrity of the key. So that's one of the standout features of this type of key. And one thing I also like about it, and other YubiKeys support this as well, but when you start talking about this Google Advanced Protection Program. So believe it or not, I got an alert recently. This is on one of my accounts where, hey, we believe your account may be at risk or greater risk of a targeted attack. So, with all the hacks over the past few years, you got all these, heck, last week T-Mobile got hacked, 50 million accounts and so forth. Chances are your stuff has been hacked multiple times. So it is good to, at least at a bare minimum, use the one in your phone, but also using something like this as a backup, just in case something happens to your phone, you'll have another way to get back into your account. So looking at this, of course, prevents unauthorized access. You can also, if you use it in Chrome, it's got some more enhanced features that they announced this year with, protecting against downloads and some other things. But one thing I do like the most, especially for Drive, if you want to share your data out, right? If you anytime you click on an application and it's asking for permission for your Google Drive data, well, this can help protect you against that as well when you're set up with the advanced protection. So that's something to keep in mind. And let's go ahead and get this thing set up. I'm going to go into my Google account. And let's go over here to security. And let's go down here where it says two-step verification. And here I'm just going to do get started. And of course, we're going to put in my password. And of course, you can use a phone, which is, the SMS is not that secure anymore. It used to be, pretty good standard back in the day. But now you see the option there, security key. So you see the old two models up there, the Bluetooth one. And I said, the Bluetooth one, I'm not gonna lie, I like the concept of it until the battery ran out. Then I'm just like, this is not ideal. So there's also a way, if you only want to use your security key, you can enroll in this advanced protection program. So that's another thing where you can just completely force everything to use the key. But let's just keep on going. And so now I'm gonna go ahead and register this key. So I'm gonna pull this computer out so I can do that. And then we're gonna see what happens here. As you see at the top, there's notification. I'm going to hit allow. And then we're going to call this USB-C key. And then we're going to hit done. And just like that, the key's set up. And if you want to, like I said, there is a way you can set up the advanced program as well. Let's see if there's an easy way to do it after I've done this. Go back to advanced protection. See if I hit get started. Oh, there you go. So here we go, Advanced Protection Program. So you also need a phone number and an email to do that. All right, so we've set up our phone number and added in a recovery email. So we're just going to enroll in Advanced Protection. And as you can see here, you'll need the 2 security keys and a backup key. So that's, they're still recommending that old, bundle, which if I click on it and I click buy, as you can see, they're out of stock. So you can't use that one, but I could still use one of my old keys in here for that. So I'm gonna register these keys and let's go ahead and do that. So it's recommending the main key is a Bluetooth one. So like I said, I'm not a big fan of the Bluetooth. I'll go ahead and do it just for the purpose of the demo of this video, but let's get that one set up first. All right, so as you can see, I plugged in my Bluetooth one and it's charging. So got that one, so let's go ahead and add it. Okay, let's register USB, hit the button. Okay, so we're gonna call this one Bluetooth. And then from here, the backup key, I'm going to hit the button on my key in the back. Let's see if this can read it, so we're going to hit allow. And we're going to call this one USB-C. So just like that, so we got 2 keys set up. And so this is the one where I paused in the past, just simply for the fact that I'm signed into a bunch of accounts. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and enroll. Before you enroll, though, notice it says on the screen here, you're going to be signed out of everything. Only admins can recover your account. And non-Google apps are restricted. So Apple's Mail, Contacts, Thunderbird will work with Advanced Protection. Many other non-apps won't have access to your account data. So that could be tricky, just depending on how you're using your Google account. So we're going to go ahead and enroll. You'll be signed out and enroll. Just like that, I'm kicked out. It's going to verify it's me. I'm going to sign in. And then now, I just clicked on my Bluetooth key. And just like that, I'm signed in. So Advanced Protection's on. If I go to my account settings, you'll see right at the top, I'm set up for the Advanced Protection program. So, hey, if you're bold, if you've got some folks, high-profile users that really can benefit from this, especially a lot of governments, political appointees, things of that nature, is definitely highly recommended. To be honest, just based on my experience working in those types of environments, you can't connect your Google account to a lot of those third-party data services anyway, so this would be a good fit there. Personal accounts is definitely going to be tricky, just depending on how you're using it. But it's always good to have like a secondary account you can use to test out stuff. So hopefully this helps you get a better idea of what it looks like to set up the Advanced Protection with the new Titan security key. So thanks for watching. Be sure to smash that like button. Give this video a thumbs up. See you in the next video.